Hey, what's up? I'm Ray Green, former executive turned nomad entrepreneur. And today I'm going to talk to you about a mindset that I hear from a lot of entrepreneurs, which is, I hate sales. And I'm going to share why that mindset is costing you more than sales in your business. It might actually be costing you a really valuable life skill. Let's dive in. I was recently talking to a really good friend of mine, somebody really close to me, and he's in his early 30s. He's making decent money, but not really going where he wants. Like, he feels kind of plateaued. He's in a service role. Isn't on the trajectory that he wants to be to earn what he wants to. And, we're exchanging WhatsApp messages. And, my advice to him was, why don't you go into sales? Like, it's a large enough company. They've probably got a sales job somewhere that you can take, and you'll learn a lot. You'll have the opportunity to make more money, and it's transferable, right? Like, once you learn how to sell and you have some good sales on your resume or your track record, you can go almost anywhere, right? Like, you can chart your own path. Sales for me, changed the trajectory of my entire career, and by default, my life. He responded back and literally in his WhatsApp message said, "I fucking hate sales." And I said, he doesn't like being sold. He doesn't like that when he says no, people just get really pushy, and he doesn't like being sold. And the idea of doing that to other people didn't make him feel comfortable. My first sales job was selling knockoff perfume and cologne in California parking lots. My second job was selling long distance telemarketing. Overcome the no 4 times, 150 calls a day. I get it. That was my perception of sales too. And at one point in my career, long time ago, I hated sales. And the only reason I got into sales as a professional trade was basically by chance, because I took a sales job at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce because I wanted to go into politics. I was really passionate about politics at the time. If I've got to go into sales to get over to the other side of the house, then fine, I'll plug my nose and I'll do it. So I took the sales job. Now, ironically, 15 years later, I loved sales and I hated politics, but that's a story for another day. That was my first real exposure to good selling, professional selling, people that took the craft and what they sold really seriously. And that is something I want to highlight, because I talk to a lot of business owners, a lot of founders, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of people just in general that say, I can't stand sales. Sales is 2 things to me. Sales is not pushing people to buy stuff that they don't want or need. That's marketing's job. But it's not. That is not the purpose of sales. Sales is to help people make informed decisions that are in their own best interest. And if that means not buying your stuff, that's okay. But your job as a salesperson is to ensure that they have all of the facts that are necessary, help them understand that if it is indeed the case, that your product or your service is in their best interest, and then help them make a decision. Because the lack of making a decision is what keeps people stuck most of the time. That is what hurts most people. Most people stay stuck because they stay in indecision land. They say, let me procrastinate this. Let me think about it. Let me go kick some more tires and put off this decision, whatever. And your job as a salesperson is to coach them and to challenge them and to help them make a decision, because the product or service that you are selling is in their best interest, and they should know that because they have all the facts. That is one part of sales to me. And the second thing that sales is to me is it's a life skill. It is an immensely valuable life skill that, had I not had the opportunity to learn, I would not be where I am today. 1, because I wouldn't have made as much money and had the runway to go do what we're doing today. But 2, I wouldn't have had the skills, because I still would have been a shy, introverted, afraid to challenge people, afraid to coach people type of person. And learning sales has helped me sell more than the stuff that I sold. It's helped me sell my ideas to managers and bosses. It's helped me sell my vision to boards of directors when I was running businesses with private equity. It has helped me sell my employees on the direction that we're going. It has helped me sell my entrepreneurship program, because I'm able to transfer that level of belief and conviction and everything that I feel about it because I know how to sell. And the reality is, we are all selling. Like Daniel Pink says in his book, To Sell is Human. We are all selling. Sales is not the used car lot, crooked shit. Are there some of them? Sure. But that shady level of shit is not what we're talking about when we say learn sales. As a skill is such a valuable skill set to have, because when you can communicate what is up here and what you want to do, and you can get other people to follow you as a result, whether they are handing you money or they are handing you approval or they are handing you the resources that you need to ensure that you can tack your vision, being able to sell makes that happen. So again, selling to me is 2 things: helping people make informed decisions that are in their best interest, and 2, developing a life skill that's going to help you not just in the transactional part of your job today. It's going to help you as a person. It's going to help you understand the psychology of other people. It's going to help you even clarify what you really want so you can get people to follow you with it as a life skill that has served me incredibly well and got me out of my shell and got me to the place that I am today, both financially and from having the skill set necessary to communicate even this right here. This is a form of sales. I hope this has been helpful. And if you have the mindset that you hate sales or that sales sucks, I invite you to just reconsider it. Like, have a paradigm shift and say, there are some shitty salespeople, but there are also some really incredible salespeople that take their craft seriously and help people by their ability to sell them what they need to do to take action that's in their best interest. Can't tell you how many times I've been sold, meaning challenged to make a good decision that I might have otherwise put off and thought later, damn, I'm really glad that happened. So that's my take on sales. I hope this has been helpful. If you like this video on sales, you might like this one.